Mission Hospital, located in Mission Viejo, California, is leading the way in advanced diagnostic care. It is a 552-bed, acute care, full-service facility serving all of South Orange County and houses the region's designated trauma center. Today, our mission takes us inside Mission Hospital to learn about an innovative new procedure to treat severe asthma.
Asthma is a condition of the lungs where you have a significant hyperreactivity of the airways, meaning they can get irritated by exposures, by day-to-day life exposures such as animals, perfumes, even exercise can cause spasm of your airways. The spasm of the airways causes the airways to collapse and spasm down so that it increases the resistance and makes it harder for an asthmatic to breathe.
According to recent estimates, asthma affects about 300 million people worldwide and more than 22 million in the United States. Currently, there is no cure for asthma. However, there are many medications available to help control the disease for most individuals.
Asthma severity can range anywhere from, again, a patient that only occasionally has symptoms, somebody who, when they exercise, they'll feel symptoms, to patients that are having symptoms every day, all day long. Those are the most severe patients. The patients, they're known as severe persistent asthmatics.
Jennifer Teresa Kim has been living with asthma since she was 2 years old. As she grew older, her condition progressed to severe persistent asthma. And as the disease worsened, so did her quality of life.
I have a 10-year-old daughter. I couldn't participate in activities. I just knew that mom had to sit on the side. Mom couldn't run, mom can't play flag football. Mom had to sit on the side. So it became difficult just to do daily activities because of my asthma. I became allergic to food. Food would give me asthma. So they really didn't know how to treat me. There was really no options. They put me on, I've tried every medication in the book, I've tried it. So they put me on a chemotherapy drug, methotrexate, as my last ditch effort. So I was kind of at rock bottom. I didn't know if this was gonna kill me, if this, this was last year I'm gonna live, because there's nothing else, there's nothing more to treat me.
Running out of options, Jennifer began searching the internet for an alternative solution. And that's when she discovered Dr. Goldberg at Mission Hospital and learned about a new breakthrough treatment called bronchial thermoplasty, a non-drug procedure recently approved by the FDA for severe persistent asthma in patients 18 years and older whose asthma is not well controlled with medication.
First thing I noticed was it's not a medication. And I was on so many medications, I really didn't want another medication to add to my list of medications. And so I found out that this is something that's going to treat my airway, which seemed logical. So when I called Dr. Goldberg, and he said, yes, you're a perfect candidate, come down and meet me. I mean, I was thrilled. I was excited that, hey, maybe there is hope for me.
Bronchial thermoplasty is a non-invasive outpatient procedure. Under moderate sedation, a thin flexible tube is introduced through the patient's nose or mouth and advanced into the lungs, where it delivers thermal energy to the airway walls.
So the procedure is that via a bronchoscope, which is a fiber optic scope that I use to enter a patient's lungs, I insert a probe which uses a technology called radio frequency to heat up the airways to approximately 65 degrees Celsius, which is about the temperature of a warm cup of coffee. By doing that, it does not cause any damage to the mucosa, the overlying layer of the airways, so it does not take away a patient's asthma. What it does is it reduces the patient's ability to bronchospasm. One issue that patients experience is that they have a significant amount of bronchospasm where their airways spasm and close off, and then they are not able to breathe. So the technology reduces that smooth muscle and therefore reduces that ability to bronchospasm.
In the fall of 2012, Mission Hospital became the first hospital in Orange County to perform bronchial thermoplasty, and the timing couldn't have been better for Jennifer.
It was new to the hospital. I was only the third person that's had the procedure. It was a really great experience from the first procedure to the last procedure.
The complete bronchial thermoplasty procedure is performed in 3 separate treatment sessions, one for each lower lobe of the lung and another for both upper lobes. Each outpatient procedure is scheduled approximately 3 weeks apart.
It's changed my life dramatically. I can actually run now. I've lowered my medication. I'm off of the methotrexate, no more chemotherapy drugs. I'm off of my steroid. I'm down to 20, which I haven't been in years. So they have me on a schedule to wean me off completely within the next couple of weeks. So I'll be off of steroids. I mean, that's something that I never thought would be possible.
These are patients who their lives are affected on a daily basis because of their asthma. This is a disease process which was not caused by some action of the patient. This is something that someone was unlucky and developed. So to be able to treat that, and this is the first non-drug therapy to be able to treat this disease, it feels great to be able to offer that.
To learn more about bronchial thermoplasty, please call the Mission Hospital Health Information Line at 949-364-1770 or visit their website.